All right, guys, we are live. We're just waiting for a couple of more people to come in, but welcome to tonight's hangout with Team Blitz. I'm right here with Xavier. Some more teammates are gonna come in and jump in right now, but I want to welcome everyone who is listening in to this very special broadcast right now because we're about to drop some bombs on you guys, right? All of the members, except for me, I had some difficult technical issues getting to Nashville, but all these members are gonna join us right now. They're gonna tell us everything that. Sorry, hold on for just a second. I'm sitting on echo right now. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna be talking about what they learned in Nashville, but also we're gonna be teaching you about and how to discover the way to be able to free yourself and win your freedom, right? Because that's what our goal is in Team Blitz, right? In Empower Network in general, with David Wood's vision is to create 100 millionaires a year, and within Team Blitz, we dedicated ourselves to create to free 100 people each and every year so they can become independent and free for themselves. So we are aligning ourselves with this vision that David Wood has brought on us. And now with the new changes of the company, everything's gotta be it's gotta be awesome and it's gotta be perfect. Like you guys know, I do work from home, so my daughter right here is with me. But it's gonna be an amazing day. A little introduction about me, and then I'm gonna let Xavier talk. My name is Nestor Idome. I'm from the Make Money from HomeDad.com. I've been an entrepreneur for about a decade now, but uh, I got into this industry about 2 years ago into the network marketing, the industry, the Empower Network, and it's just a total difference from coming from like a traditional kind of business, right? But so what we're gonna be talking about here is just we're gonna be teaching you the strategies that we've been learning to be able to create our freedom, and it's so nice to be able to be living the life that you really want, right? And for those of you who are just getting started, I remember when I was getting started, how good it felt when I made that decision to join and say, you know what, now I'm walking towards my freedom. Now I'm walking towards a life that I'm designing, that I'm choosing, that nobody else chose for me, right? That nobody else told me, hey, Nestor, this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna do this, right? Like they teach us in school, right? School is I'm not trying to say that school is bad or anything, but the reality is that school is teaching us the old methods of doing stuff, right? The industrial age kind of teachings where they needed people to work in factories, to work in their businesses, to work in the industry, right? So what better way than to create and educate the most people, right? The citizens of the country, in order for them to cookie cutter and create all the employees that they needed, right? Because you just think about it. It's only in the 1900s, that from the 1900s where the school system really started to take off. And back then, it was very hard for anybody to get educated, right? It was very hard for anybody to go to college or anything. And all of a sudden, things change, and school is so easy. Why? Because of the industry, right? But we are away from that, right? Pensions that have left, right? People are not having enough money to retire. That's one of the most, like, I believe, like, after being nervous on stage, I think like the third or fourth fear that people have is not having enough money to retire on. And the problem is because we were taught, our parents and our parents have been taught to that the only way to be able to generate money is through the school system and then get a job, right? That supposedly was gonna take care of us, but now they're not, right? So we have to take care of us, and that is done with, right? It's not working anymore. So what we need to do is actually start to understand and realize that we have the power and are capable of our own freedom, of winning our own freedom, right? And it takes a little bit of a different type of thinking, a different type of education, right? And that's what we're here. We're here to educate you from what we've been learning, because we are winning our freedom, and it's your turn, right? It's your turn to start winning your freedom. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to a great man, Xavier right here. He is He's a great gentleman, and I want you to hear what he has to say, what he's been learning, how he's been winning his freedom, and how he is, basically blazing on with Team Blitz, and also implementing Project 100, which is to free 100 people a year, every single year, right? Go ahead, Xavier. The floor is yours.
Yo, what is going on, man? What is going on? I appreciate that shout out, Nestor, man. Yeah, it's very how would I say this? It's a privilege, man, to be speaking on this panel right now with the people that's on right now and the ones that will be coming soon. I'm actually at the chance and opportunity to really meet and connect with Danielle, as well as a couple other people. I actually be able to get to meet Nestor here in Las Vegas. So you guys really want to connect with Danielle and Nestor, man, because they're doing awesome things right now in their business and for their family and for freedom, man. So if you want to connect with them and really learn from them as well, it's imperative, man, that you get to Las Vegas. So with that being said, man, why are we really stressing, attending events and, speaking on this freedom and everything like that? Well, we each have our specific strengths that we bring to the table, and it's just imperative, man, to realize how by connecting with a group of individuals that are properly aligned, with goal setting and goal accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? This is the perfect time right here in this moment to just get tapped in with us, man. But up all the deep stuff, man. Let me just talk about some of the cool stuff, man. So we stayed at the Gaylord Opryland Resort, man. I mean, I tell you what, man. When I first stepped in that thing, I was blown away because I had seen pictures from some of the people that made it there the day prior, and I mean, I thought they were outside shooting a lot of the pictures that they shot. You know what I'm saying? So when I got inside and I got to see like the waterfalls and the water flowing on the rocks, all the beautiful green trees and the water filled with fish swimming and stuff like that, and looked around at the outside environment only to realize I was indoors, right? So I was like, damn, this is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's very easy to get lost in there, man. It's huge, man. It's huge, huge. Got, bars and lounges, places where you can just hang out and just have a great time. And we actually had a blast, you know what I'm saying, down there, learning, growing, connecting, and just communicating, you know what I'm saying? And I'll share with you guys a couple of breakthroughs that I had real quick, so now let's go ahead and pass it on. But two things that I really took from this event that just created an ultra amount of belief, and I'll talk to you guys about how important beliefs is in another hangout, but it really uplifted me and everything took all of our lives to the next level was this, man. It was a woman that was on stage speaking. She's one of the $1 million earners. Her name is Dee Varengia. And out of that whole speech, as powerful as it was, there was just a couple of words that she said that really resonated with me, and it really helped my vibrations just go through the roof. And she stated that we are the energy that we attract. Okay? I'll say that little quote for you one more time. We are the energy that we attract. And I tell you what, man, after just hearing that and experiencing that, my energy was on 1,000, and I was attracting a lot of momentum from leadership and things like that, just for being who you are, being authentic, you know what I mean, and letting your positive energy just be shared with the world, man. And the second breakthrough I had came from my buddy Aaron Rashkin. He stated something on that stage that I feel is just paramount, you know what I'm saying, for success overall, and that is we must change the stories that we tell ourselves. Okay, now that all kind of ties into the beliefs and expectations and outcomes and all that stuff. Like I said, I won't go too deep into that, man. You can actually just join the team, get involved with us, and I'll break it down a little deeper on the inside, you know what I'm saying. But for training purposes and to make sure that everyone gets to inspire you with their stories and their breakthroughs and things that they've experienced, I'll share. I mean, I'll hold back on some of that information. But just know this, and know this only. Okay, you can really transform your life by changing the stories you tell yourself. Why? Because our beliefs lead to our expectations, and our expectations lead to our outcomes. So I'll share with you one tip before I roll out, and this is how you can start telling yourself different stories. Now, you might want to pull out a pen and a piece of paper to write this down, all right? And after this, I'll give you a weekly assignment that will really transform your damn life at the end of this hangout, all right? But the way to start telling different stories is stop telling yourself how it is and start telling yourself how you want it to be. Okay? Like I said, I'll go in depth with all that. I actually got that from a book by a gentleman named Greg Kuhn called Why Quantum Physics Do Not Fail. It's either that one or Why Quantum Physics Play the Game, or Play, Grow, or Greater You. It's two books right there that I'm actually reading simultaneously. So I'm just learning this stuff as I'm sharing this stuff with you. All right. So without further ado, man, like I said, man, I'll share a weekly assignment to you. I actually wrote a blog, I mean, not a blog post, but a Facebook post on this, on how we can change the stories we put inside our mind. And just know that the assignment requires one thing, that you remove yourself from watching the news for 1 week. I'll get the rest of the assignment to you at the end of this. So you got to stick to the end, man, to find out how you can transform your life, man, in a week's time, man. So without further ado, man, let me give a shout out and bring my good friend. This lady right here is a powerhouse. This woman right here is phenomenal, and I'm truly honored and truly blessed to be sharing the panel with you, girl. Danielle, come on out, man. Share a little bit about yourself with the world, man, and man, I'm just excited to hear from you, sister.
Thanks, Xavier. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay. Hey guys, my name is Danielle Howell, and I'm just so blessed to be a part of this team. Team Blitz is on fire. Like Xavier said, we just came back from an event that was transformational. I mean, the title of it was called Unleash. So I don't know, and I'm sure everybody there, they unleashed something at that event. We all unleashed some limiting beliefs. We all unleashed, the ego that's been holding us back from reaching the success and the goals that that we want for ourselves. I know myself, I have, and masterminding with Terrence and Xavier and everybody else that we met this week in Nashville, Tennessee, we've all like recommitted ourselves to success. So I mean, if you're watching this and you are looking for a team of people that is going to teach you how to get to the next level, there's no other team that you need to join. I mean, we're part of a bigger team called the Dream Team, and we are the biggest team in Empower Network. And under Dave Wood's vision, which is his vision, is to create 100 millionaires in the next few years, and we like right on target there. That we have a new comp plan which is going to blow every other marketing company out of the water. And if you're not a part of it, then you're really missing out, because not only do we have the best blog around, we have the best people, and the best company at the best time ever. So my story is I've been in network marketing, but more than that, I was a teacher. A special education teacher, and I felt trapped. I felt really, really trapped in my in my job. Being a teacher, I don't know if anybody out there watching was a teacher or is a teacher, but you can't leave the classroom. And I was with special education kids which had special needs, and they needed me all the time. And I had a teacher's helper there, but I could not even go to the bathroom. I couldn't take a day off. I couldn't bring my kids to bring your child to work day. And I have young kids, and they would always say, "Mommy, why can't you come to the school to help out? Mommy, why can't you come on our trips? Mommy, why aren't you here?" And I would think the same thing, like, well, why am I not there? Why do I put this job in front of my children? Why do I put, people, somebody else's vision in front of my own? I have my own goals and dreams, but I put them on the back burner because what are we told to do? Like Nesta said, we're told, we are raised and bred to grow up, go to school, get the best education that you can, as far as women go, marry a man, and hopefully you guys can work your job, he works his job, you work your job, send your kids to daycare, whatever you have to do with them, but you got to get to work so that you can have that home and the white picket fence and the 2.5 children and the dog, right? That's the American dream, so to speak, the American. And I've had great jobs. Being a teacher, as far as income, pretty decent. I used to work at the post office. I was making loads of money at the post office. But I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have any freedom, no time freedom, no personal freedom, and especially not financial freedom. So, I found myself just getting more and more into debt, really. The more money you make, especially in a job, because you want to kind of keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. So if the person next to you is working the same job as you and they have a little bit more than you, then guess what? You want to have that too. So it's like, how can this person, we have the same salary, but Joe over here has a bigger house. So guess what? You build your house bigger, right? So, and I've witnessed that. I've witnessed people working side by side with me who was trying to keep up with our coworkers because, that's what we do in American society. We try to keep up with the Joneses. But the thing about being in this business, we are the Joneses. We make our own path. We make our own decisions. We make our own way. David Wood has this grand vision, and we have aligned ourselves with that vision. And, it's just remarkable. It's remarkable. I'm excited. Like I said, I've renewed my commitment. I came back on fire, mentally, spiritually, physically. I didn't gave up meat. I became a vegetarian overnight because I'm just trying to get to that higher level of consciousness to the point where anything that I do here on this earthly plane is for the benefit of others, right? So we are here to provide a platform, a business that will help you become financially free so that you can stay home with your children. You can, whatever, if you want to travel. We have, a tribe called the Freedompreneurs with Rhonda Swan, and they travel all over the world. This is what we're creating inside of this company, in this business. And, that's one of my dreams, is to travel. And so far, just by being in this company, I've been to Vegas, I've been to Nashville, Tennessee, beautiful resorts, meeting beautiful people. And I'm looking forward to going back to Vegas and any other country, state, island, wherever Empower Network is having an event, I'm trying to be there. Because what are one of the 8 core commitments? Attend every event, right? So whatever it is, I'm committing myself and my team to getting there, and Team Blitz is going to lead the way, right, guys? We are going to lead the way and do the thing, and we want to bring as many people with us as possible. So that's all I have to say, guys. My name is Danielle K. Howell. Follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and follow my blog, youronlinesuccesscoach.com, and let's do this. Let's become financially free so that we can change the world. All right, guys, that's it for me.
Awesome, Danielle. Awesome. That's incredible, man. Like, I love your story. I love hearing how people became free, right? Because I used to be stuck like that, working 70 to 80 hours a week, and to see other people being able to just break free from the shackles of the job and just transform themselves totally. It's something that I enjoy so much, because that's something that a lot of people don't understand, is that you have right now the power to change things, right? And here's a little tip that how I was able to break through more easily, right? It was because I saw that. I saw people trying to compete with the Joneses and stuff like that, right? But the books that I was reading, they were always talking about, living within your means, right? Maybe not below your means, but at least at the same level, right? And my question to you is kind of like, do material stuff, is that more important than your family, than your kids, than being there, picking them up from school, enjoying them, right? Because that's sometimes how, this world thinks that you should be, right? Watching TV, right? You have to have the big house. You have to have that nice car. You have to have the nice clothes, right? And that's why you work so much, right? But at the end of the day, you're working for somebody else, making somebody else rich, helping somebody else's dream, while your life is moving along. Yeah, you have the nice clothes, you have the nice car, the nice house, but at the same time, why, right? For instance, really quick, I'm gonna introduce right now my good man Terrence, but he's I just want to tell you this little story because this just breaks my heart, right? It's this gentleman that we know, right? My wife and I know, and this guy works a ton of hours, man. It's like, he drives. My dad used to do this too, just to let you know, right? My dad and this guy, they drive 2 hours just to get to work, right? And then spend the whole day at work, come back 2 hours to come back from work. and not being able to really spend time with the kids because when they come back they're so tired that they can't do it, right? And the reason that that happened was the same thing with my dad, right? They wanted to make the wife happy, right? My mom and this guy, his wife, right? And there's nothing wrong, right? They think that having the bigger house, having the car and stuff like that is better. This guy and my dad, like us, we used to live in LA. My dad used to drive like 15 minutes to his job the same way as this guy had, right? But you know what? We wanted a bigger house. We wanted the nicer cars, right? So we moved away from where he was working 2 hours so we can afford the bigger house and have the bigger stuff. But now I couldn't even see my dad anymore, right? Because he used to leave like at 4 in the morning. Used to come like around 8 p.m. Sometimes even later if there was traffic, like on Fridays, right? The same thing is happening to this gentleman who's like maybe probably like 5 years older than me, and I'm seeing this, and it breaks my heart because I remember as a son seeing my dad doing this, not being able to see him, right? Not being able to see him, so it breaks my heart to see this gentleman, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to break that and say, what, you don't have to do that stuff. You can learn to be able to generate money another simpler way than doing this stuff, right? And this is what we're doing right here, right now. And as you can see, you see all these panelists doing the same thing, right? You're seeing these panelists, talking about that they're traveling now, talking about that they're enjoying their lives, talking about how their minds are being transformed, right, with these events. But I don't want to keep you a long time. I want to go ahead and introduce my good man Terrence. I met this guy at one of the Empower Network events, and since then we became really good friends. It was in the Denver event. I still remember it clearly, man. It was such a great time that we did that, and since then we locked arms and we've been working together to free as many people as we can, and that's what we've been doing with Team Blitz. So here is my main man Terrence. Go ahead, Terrence, take it away. Inspire us.
Hey, what's going on, guys? You saw I was just rushing out of here straight from 42nd Street. Like, man, then it's crazy because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make it on time, because you think you know the schedule, but you just can't predict the train. You know what I mean? It's like they have their own way of getting you home. You know what I mean? Trust me, guys. Look, all I gotta say is, look, my name is Terrence Freeman. I am fired up as always, but now it's like 10x mode because at the end of the day, right now. It's a bigger picture thinking right now. That's what's going in that's what's in my mindset. That is in my mindset for Team Blitz right now. And I'm talking to Team Blitz and I'm talking to you guys who are ready to join Team Blitz by clicking the big yellow button down below, getting started tonight. You know why you need to get started tonight? Because you're tired, dude. You're tired. Look, and I come off to you straight from the heart. No scripting, none of this. I just came out of the subway right now. Rushing out of here, just landed late when I should have been leading the hangout, which I thank God I have my man Nestor here to co-host it. You know what I mean? This is what teamwork is. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, guys, let me tell you my purpose and my breakthroughs of what happened to me at the event. Because a lot of you guys who are my friends continue watching these hangouts and still don't hit the big yellow button down below. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Because every time you guys see me on video, it's always real. There's no reason for me to be faking it out here with you. I'm a 43-year-old ass man, 43 years young, and I'm about to be 44 in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And within 90 days, my intention is to fire my boss. Well, not him intentionally, because I'm cool with him. You know what I mean? Has people's, but just fired my job. And that's my intent within the 90 days. And that's what the bigger picture thinking just came into my effect overnight. Like I slept, I got me some rest, you know what I mean? And got me some thinking on the plane. Then I had the plane a little fired up too though, but thoughts was still at the same time going through my mind, dudes. And when you come from these events, guys, this is my 5th one. And I've missed 3. And those 3 that I've missed, purposely, did I set myself back? Maybe so. But let me tell you guys something. When you don't go to these events, or maybe you might think that these team building formulas are scams, or maybe you might think that these pyramid schemes, like in your brain, has been permanently embedded the way you think, right? Because the only pyramid is the one that you're working for. You know, until you get that, you're still stuck in that matrix. You're still stuck in a pyramid. And my job here and my focus is to free everyone here, is to get everyone on that mode, to get everyone into project mode, guys. Team Blitz vision is to free 100 families, including mine. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what is it you're going to do? Why do you think we do these hangouts? We don't do these hangouts just for our sole purpose. No. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. Everyone that's on this team in Team Blitz has a purpose to do what they have to do. And I tell you, each and every one of us, guys, we love to help people. Regardless of what our past decisions were, regardless of what we all have gone through, but when you go through your first event, I got 6 years in this game, and 6 years is small fry compared to the guys like Dave Wood, the guys like Aaron Raskin. I mean, there's so many. They got 20 years, but look at the math. Look how long it took. Look how look how many trials and tribulations they had to go through to get to where they are today, where they are fully free, financially free, gone through all their trials and tribulations, guys. We gotta go through that process. Because if you think you're gonna skip, hoppity, jump that, it's a wrap. Quit today. Quit today. Because it's not happening. Most of you guys already know that. Some of you guys who are already working a job right now already know that. Quit your job tomorrow. Ask me how you pay your rent next month. There's a purpose and a reason why I go to these events. And a lot of you guys continue watching and watching. And guess what happens to the watchers? Nothing. But the ones who are being watched, like you watch the people on TV, like maybe you got a favorite show you love to watch, a favorite actor, but the people who are being watched, like you watching us right now, you can simply make that decision and come get on the bandwagon and come get uplifted and come get your, man, you know what, I'm not even going to curse. Come get to Vegas with us. Get to Red Rock. Join tonight and get to Red Rock. Guys, my breakthrough was simply 2 simple breakthroughs. Quitting my job within the next 90 days and getting to 10K within the next 90 days. I know I can do it. I've made the money before. I know how to hustle and grind it. Yes, have I set myself back up a few times? Yes, but you know what? At the end of the day, guys, when you stay consistent doing it, and each event that you go to, you always get that breakthrough where a new idea comes to your mind, because it's always good thinking. I mean, imagine being in a place where you're surrounded with people who are good thinkers just like you, right? Because you're thinking good. You want to make good for yourself, right? So you're thinking good. Why wouldn't you surround yourself in an area where people are thinking good just like you? You've seen the pictures. You guys are on my Facebook. You guys are on Danielle's Facebook, Xavier, Nestor's, you know, and Nestor's going to have a crazy album for you guys in Red Rock. Guys, you see it. You think it's a game? You think it's a joke? No. These are actual people who think just like us, who want to help better us. And you know what? When you surround yourself constantly, consistently, regardless if it takes 2, 3, 4 events, but I will tell you this, every time, and every leader I've spoken to, dude, it's taking me 4 or 5 events. It's taking me 4 or 5 events to get to where I got to. Now, there's a percentage of people, yeah, that have gotten it because maybe they had a massive team. Yes, but the ones who believe in themselves, not that those guys don't, but they've already gone through it. They already built their team. Just dig what I'm saying now. The ones who believe in themselves, like the people you see here in the panel, like you watching me right now, we already know. We already know. And Team Blitz by Vegas is going to have a massive, massive amount of people there. Because the bigger picture of thinking is, the clearer everything else is, right? Bigger picture thinking obviously builds team building. Because when the people see a bigger picture and see it, envision it like we envision with David Wood, who is the founder of Empower Network, right? When you guys get in bed with that, as I've been since the day I joined, and then going to the events, then things will start to shift. Because what we're doing here is trying to help people get free. And if people don't believe it'll be too late, it will be too late. Because it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And the more time that you go keep punching in that clock and then going back doing nothing productively for your family or for yourself, because the moment you punch out that clock, you ain't making no more money. Come on, guys. This is simple. I'm not even going to talk about the blog, the products. We'll save that for the Saturday hangout. But I'm just letting you know exactly how I feel right now and where I'm at. And where I'm taking Team Blitz. And those who's going to roll, they're going to roll. Those who don't matter to me anyway. Every man, woman makes their own decision. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're not here holding hands. We're not here to tell you that this is what you need to do, this is what you got to do. No. You could be, I mean, yeah, you got coaches out there, you know, of course. There's people that do need that. But sooner or later, you're just going to have to make the decision. But until you make the decision to click that link below, how can we possibly work with you, right? How can we possibly work together, figure out what are the things you want, what are your outcomes, what are your goals? How can we figure it out if you just continue watching and you don't click that banner down below? It's a simple decision, guys. It is a simple decision. That's what big picture starts to think for me, because it's like, you know what, I remember, you know, me back in the day, I used to be a small thinker, man, you know? And like Ness said, yeah, you know, material things aren't everything. But you know what? I love my Porsche. I love my house. I definitely want my house. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's my money because I spent on it. You know what I mean? And I feel I deserve that. There's money I've made, didn't have nothing to show for it, guys. Nothing to show for it. So my point here at the end of the day is, guys, the purpose of why we go to these events and we not coming back all hyped up, selling you hype, because I'm not selling you nothing here. I'm just sharing with you an outcome that'll mentally blow up your mindset if you let it. It's that simple. I'm not here forcing it, selling it to you, or even giving it to you. None of us are here doing that. Anybody who's on it, none of us are here doing that. So we are sharing this opportunity with you. And if you're ready to lock arms with us and get to Red Rock, Vegas, okay, in July 31st to August 2nd, you join now, guys. You get your tickets now. Get your tickets now while it's discounted anyway. All the room stuff and everything, we'll figure that out within the next couple of weeks, guys. It's the same way me and Xavier did it, the same way Danielle did it with her crew. We'll figure the rooms out later on. But join now. Buy your tickets to Red Rock. And if you can't do it tonight, do it within this week. But get in tonight. Get in tonight. Because I would hate for you guys to continue watching these hangouts. There's going to be much more people on the panel, which there should have been tonight, but there will be many more. Because at the end of the day, by the time Red Rock happens, guys, you can only imagine how much bigger Team Blitz is going to be. Because now it's a bigger picture. And I'm only rolling with those who are rolling, ready to just think big. It's like Donald Trump said, if you're gonna think, why not think big, right? Why not? You know how many people don't even think? And there's a reason why there's people who are successful, and there's a reason why people are unsuccessful. There's a reason why we have people who need to be employed, and there's a reason why we need leaders who just run it, just take command of their ship, take command of whatever they control. But it's all the way they think. Each time that I've gone to these events, my thinking has just gotten bigger, and and I have fun at the same time, guys. Trust me, I have fun. I'm the same old Terry. I'm the same old dude, except elevated mentally, more purposely, taking driven action towards my goals. That's it. That's the only difference, guys. But I'm the same old T. So at the end of the day, guys, look. I'm not here trying to keep you long. It's 8:37. I know maybe Xavier got much more to say. Danielle probably got more to say. But again, my breakthrough is exactly that. The next 90 days, I'm going to be free. And within those 90 days, I'm going to hit that 10K. I'm going to hit it. And when I do hit it, guys, the celebration is going to be massive. Because by then, it's going to be in Redwood. And I want you guys there. I want you guys there. Because I want to spend some of this money with you guys. Xavier knows. I want to spend some of this money with you guys. So at the end of the day, hey, love each and every one of you guys. Terrence Freeman, founder of Team Blitz. I know I should have just, I was just caught out of the wing. I just got home. But this is exactly how it's been. And I'm just super fired up. I'm ready to get back to Vegas. I'm ready to, think about it, guys. To end it all, the event for me, the event, you learn continually, right? You learn continually. You're constantly learning, guys, right? You're constantly learning going to these events. You're constantly learning going to these events. In fact, you're listening. You're learning. You're learning continually, right? You're constantly learning, and then you're listening with intent. You're listening with intent. So, each time it just gets better and better, guys. And I know that after these 90 days, it's just a whole new world for me. It's going to be the same for a couple of these members here on Team Blitz. And look, we're here ready to lock arms with you guys, ready to take you guys to the next level. And we're all going to do this all marketing together, building together, sharing ideas, masterminding, and connecting, guys. We don't do that in Team Blitz. We're like a family here, and we're here to build. Because at the end of the day, the bigger the team, the bigger the reciprocity. Michelangelo, he put me up on that. I caught some of that. It's massive. Like, I'll get some of that too, but not to throw you guys off. But I feel good, guys. I've had a blast, and this weekend was amazing. Meeting all the people and the leaders, and getting the ideas, and sharing some massive input, guys. And you like I said, man, you surround yourself with the good thinkers, man, and you already know you're thinking good to do better for yourself. Come on. Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not overthink it. Let's just get to work. You know what I mean? Let's just get to work, and within the next 2 to 3 years, we'll celebrate that. We'll celebrate it. What about that? How about that? So I'll pass this back over to my man, Big Ness. Ness, thank you, man. I love them blue headphones, my brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I had to get new headphones. The other ones, my daughter ripped them up, and so I just got these ones with a microphone and stuff. So, but That's some powerful thoughts right there, powerful words right there that you just said, Terrence. And like Terrence saying is like you got to get to events, right? And one of the breakthroughs that I recently came to is that there's three type of people that you should be hanging out with, right? And the first type of people that we usually hang out with are people who are, either at the same level as we are or below, right? And you need these three types of people, right? You need these people who are not to say that they're worth less than you. It's just that they're not at the same level as you are, right? So because you need to be able to educate people, teach people, bring people up, right? And at the same time, that kind of feeds your ego a little bit. You feel good about yourself. But the second type of people that you need is people just like the panel right here, because we are growing as a community. We are growing together, and like Karen said, we're masterminding. We're talking about stuff. We're meeting up in events, and we're teaching each other what's working within us, right? And if you're not connected with a team, then it's gonna be that much harder to be able to succeed, no matter what you do, right? And no matter what business that you're in. And then the third type of people is that you need mentors. You need people that are above you, people that are living the life that you want to live, people that are, already there, right? Maybe 10, 20 years ahead of you already, right? So that's why it's so important for you to be in events, because in events, those are the people that we meet. Aaron Rashkin, for a lot of you who don't know them, this guy has been in the industry for like I don't know how many years, for like 20 or 30 years something, multi-millionaire, right? And you have access to him when you go to those events, right? David Wood, multi-millionaire too, right? You have access to all these people that are having more success than you, right, at this moment, and those are the ones that you want to learn with, right? This little story that I love to tell about one of the events that I went to over here in Anaheim, California. I met this guy, right? And I didn't really know who he was. He was kind of a friend of a friend, but we kind of clicked and we started hanging out together. But this guy seemed to know almost everybody when it came to everybody, even like at the same level as us, to millionaires, right? And so he was introducing me to everyone, right? And I was just like starstruck. I was like, wow, And then they have this thing in every single Empower Network event, which is they call the commission countdown, where they start counting from top, right? Whoever made $1 million, they go on stage, then 900,000, and so on and so on after they get to the $25 level, and that stage gets packed with people who have been doing commissions. Well, I was sitting right next to my friend right here, and all of a sudden he stands up at the $50,000 level, and I was just like, what is going on? I was like, what? I've been hanging out with you, and you made $50,000 in this company, and it was just so incredible, because this guy was so down to earth. This guy was just introducing me to everybody when he was having way more results than I have, and I'm so grateful for this gentleman, because at this moment he broke the 100K, and he's made over $100,000 in the Empower Network. And I just saw his video where he was on stage at the $100,000 level, right? And I congratulated my friend. But it's an amazing thing what you get to meet, because look, listen, this gentleman right now, he's at the $100,000 level, but I met him when he was at the $50,000 level. So not only did I see him grow, but at the same time, I'm connected to him, right? I'm connected to him. I'm able to talk to him. If I would have never gone to the event, I would have never became friends with him, and I would never have been, comfortable enough to ask him questions and talk to him, right? And on Facebook, we chat all the time, right? So that's something that's why you need to get to the Las Vegas event, because you need to have that third pillar, right? That third type of people that you need to hang out with, right? When you join Team Blitz, we will welcome you into Team Blitz. We will welcome you with warm hugs and everything, and we will include you in the team. And we're gonna uplift you and get you to the level that we are in as fast as we can, so that when we start going to events, you can start learning as much as you can from the leaders that we're going to contact, right? I'm just telling you, Terrence right here, he is another gentleman who knows almost everybody, and I love hanging out with Terrence because Terrence knows everybody. And he's the same as my other friend, right? Terrence knows everybody. You hang out with Terrence, you're gonna meet those millionaires. You're gonna meet, everybody. You just tell Terrence, hey, can I meet that guy? He's like, yeah, let's go. He'll take you with him. You'll meet that guy. You can ask a millionaire a question, right, or a millionaireess, right? Because Terrence knows really, really close with Tracy Walker, who is the first female millionaire in Empower Network, and Terrence is really good friends with her. And but what I want to do right now, because I just saw Katrina coming in, and so I want to give Katrina, my good friend Katrina, a chance to talk. So go ahead, Katrina, take the mic. I just saw you coming in, and talk away, inspire us.
Hey, wait, let me just add one thing. Being that, because, I know that, I'll catch the recording with X-Men. But yeah, I definitely want to hear Katrina. And Katrina, the floor is yours. You're going to end this hangout. So the ending is yours, beautiful. You go, beautiful. Let's go. I got to put you on the spot, right? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
You're muted, Katrina.
I think her screen is stuck.
Okay, I don't know why we can't hear you, Katrina. We can see you, but we just can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Katrina. If your mic is on, Katrina, just jump in. What I want to do is pass the mic to Xavier, because I can't wait for that assignment that he talked about, right? So I know a lot of people are on the edge of their seats waiting for Xavier to come back and tell that assignment. But is your mic on, Katrina? Can you talk? Let me give Katrina another chance and see if she can talk. We can't hear you still, Katrina. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry, Katrina. I'm just gonna pass it down to Xavier for right now. See, hopefully that you can, try to see if you can do anything with that, Katrina, so we can hear, because we really want to hear from you. Okay?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, because that's a powerful sister right there, man. And actually, a true blessing, man. I had the chance to connect with her too, man. We shared some good laughs and good jokes, and some inspiration with one another, man. We're actually born on the same day, April 11th. So that's, shout out to my Aries people, man, right? Aries, right? But real fast, man, I'll give out the assignment for the next 7 days. It is actually, I just want to see, who's going to be doing it and see how your life changes over the course of a week. All right, so the assignment for the next 7 days, I actually created an article on this so, everyone could just find somewhere to tap into it. Is there's no news or negative stories for 1 week. Okay, just 1 week. Just go without any negativity, right? And instead read inspiration, influence, something that's going to be uplifting, all right? Or listen to a personal development audio. We have a library full of inspirational stories and just pure training and things that really alter your mindset to really enhance your beliefs and stuff like that in our inner circle. So you'll definitely want to get in and listen to that. Okay, so that's the other part of it. And then just take notes and share what you've learned for those 7 days. Now, if you don't have a platform that you can really share that content with others and in your own little online home, then you might as well go ahead right now in this moment as I'm speaking and click the button below that says click to join Team Blitz, or click right over where it says the 21-day blogging challenge. Just get in the thing, because you get for $7 1 week with our blogging platform. So within that week, do you know how much you can change and you can transform others' lives by sharing inspiration for a 1 week period, right? Share that with the people you already have direct influence with, you know what I mean? Inspire them to do the same thing, right? So in that week's trial, you're not only growing as an individual, you're helping others grow and can potentially bring in some income on the good flip side of that. If there's incomes brought throughout this hangout, anyone's talking about money, I want to just go ahead and send you guys to our average income disclosure at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php. that makes sure everything that we say right now is in compliance. And that means that Big Brother can't come shut us down, you know, and shut our freedom movement down. It's like the Underground Railroad, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta you gotta be in on it, man. You gotta be in on the inner circle with us, man, so we can break free, man. Like literally, okay, financially, like Danielle was saying, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, guys. It's much more bigger than just, you know, talking about money all day. You know what I mean? The transformations from within that I not only witnessed, but have experienced myself being tapped into this community has been phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It has been phenomenal. And the only thing I can really say to you guys is this is how I am. And these guys on the panel can really tell you I'm fired up about what I tell you, and I'm really having your best interest in heart when we speak to you. So when I say this, don't get sensitive. Don't get your little panties in a bunch. Don't go crying and call 1-800-BOO-HOO because you feel like I was too mean on you. But in all actuality, in all seriousness, you need to get your ass to Vegas. Okay? Now it's a fun. I'm dead serious, man. Like I had a friend of mine, right? We was talking back in March. All right, I'm gonna share the story with you now. Go ahead and close out. We was talking in March, right? I got my ticket. I got my plane ticket, right? Now, even though times were rough on my end, I'll share that story too in Vegas. You know, times were a little rough in that end, but I made it happen, right? So my friend of mine, I'll just leave her name anonymous right now for identification purposes. She was like, well, I don't know about going to the event. I might not be able to make it, and blah blah blah. So to make a long story short, after the sharing with her the benefits of going to the event, I just say, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple. Yo, seriously, this is what I said. I got the Facebook man say, yo, seriously, get your ass to Nashville. And you know what's so crazy? This is so crazy. She got to Nashville, man. Right? Now, the reason why I say this is because sometimes you're like I said, we are the energy we attract. See, I want to attract everybody. I'm not trying to attract everybody. I don't want weak Joe Schmo on my team. I don't want whiny, complaining, negative Nancy on my team. I don't want this person that's on my team that's always, oh, cry, cry, cry. I don't want that on my team, so I don't put out that energy on my team. So I put out the energy for the hungry, ambitious people that's like, look, get your ass to the event, man, if you want to make a change in your life, period. Because everybody on this panel that has been to an event has told you about a transformation that they have experienced, right? We can share our personal experiences, but that means nothing if you have not experienced it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, because when they were in Las Vegas and I missed that event back in January, yo, I was crying. I was at home listening to Adele every single night, crying to what's that in the Rolling Stone or whatever the hell that song was, man. You know, in the Rolling Moment or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, man. Right? I was bumping that, crying every night because I saw my teammates and the influential people just taking pictures and walking and seeing all this beautiful stuff. And I know they were masterminding, and most importantly, I knew they were growing. I knew they were progressing. I knew they were getting closer to their destination. Well, there's no final destination, but I knew they was getting closer to the goals they had already set. Right? Here I am sitting at home, right? Lost in the sauce. While all my buddies out there playing in the pool. Get in the game. That's all I can say, man. Get in the game, because, hey, Danielle, Katrina, Nestor, Terrence, isn't it invigorating? Isn't it fun when we're on the court? We're passing the ball. We're slam dunking that shit. We're shooting three-pointers. You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm playing on the bench. You know I'm not on the bench, man. You know I'm not on the bench, man. I'm shooting all day, all net. Guys, look, at the end of the day, guys, look, man, like I was saying earlier, big the picture thinking will keep you focused on target. You know what I'm saying, guys? Seriously, if you really want to build your vision, like I tell people, you know, my man, what? That's all you want to do? My man, that sounds like an 8x5 to me. They be like, what? 8x5, the picture frame, dude. You gotta go bigger than that. Where your mindset at? I tell this every day, dudes. Every day. because I get hit up every day. Every day I get hit up, whether on inbox, whether someone at my job, whether someone hit me on my blog. Do they convert? Not as much as I would like them to, but at the end of the day, guys, when you continue being consistent with that, sooner or later, and you're giving that value, because as long as your value makes someone shift that mindset, because again, it took me about 3 to 4 events to really finally find me, honestly. And is it a bad thing to say that events is gonna help find me? I highly doubt it, because you always need that charge. You know, the preachers are not going to give me that. You know what I mean? So I don't go. You know, I don't go to church for that. You know what I mean? I connect with God. You know, universally. That's totally different. But again, uh, I guess my church is the event. Hey, go ahead, Katrina. That's yours.
You back, Katrina? Can we hear from you now, sister? Still can't hear you.
Katrina. No.
Man, we can't hear you, sister. Can't hear you. It might be, you know, it might be some. Is your mic? Go to his start. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if you got Windows 7 or Windows 8, but you can usually go to like your microphone settings and see if your computer mic is actually turned on.
You using a Mac?
Oh, if she got a Mac, I don't know what the heck it is.
You're using a Mac, right?
Yeah, I'm not a Mac. As she said, never mind, man. It's the computer, man. It's the computer. But like everybody said on this panel, man, we all fired up. We all have peer inspiration and training to share with you, man. Get connected with any of the members, you know, that invites you to this call, and or this training, this hangout, whatever you want to call it, man. Just get connected. You know, get to Vegas. Start speaking your world into existence. There's actually some training within the inner circle that teaches you how to do that. And also, man, when you become a brand new member on our squad, man, I'll go ahead and send you a 90-day outcome plan, you know, that you can fill out and just get, you know, totally clear on your outcomes, man, because that's what it's all about, getting clear on where it is you want to go in a short amount of time, because those little 90-day spurts are going to help you with your 3 to 5, you know, year-long plan or your year-long plan or whatever it is you got going on, man. So with that being said, man, it's always a pleasure to connect with you guys. It's always an honor just to share my energy with you guys, just to receive your love and energy. You know, like I said, I'm part of the Freedompreneur Academy with Justin Varengi and them, and we are all aligned because we're all in tune with the vision, man. So it doesn't matter exactly, you know, where you come from, which team you're on, as long as you are progressing, man, and moving forward. We're all here with open arms, man. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, I love you. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to just hug you and shake your hand out in Vegas, man, while we sitting at the casino, trying not to gamble all our damn money that we just made over the 90 days. You know what I'm saying? So, let's not gamble all our shit up, man, to go home broke, dog. We ain't gonna do that, man. Everything flows in abundance, man.
I went home with money.
Keep an abundant mindset, man. Keep an abundant mindset. We're all gonna win the jackpot on the casino for shooting craps or whatever the game. I don't know. That resort looks so sexy, though, man. And hey, behind the scenes, man, work on getting something like a suite, you know, that we can all just hang out at and just really mastermind some sexy ass.
We are definitely getting something nice up high rise on the top, near the balcony, near the rooftop. Yes, of course.
Overlooking the city. I saw a picture. I saw a picture, man, that was overlooking the city of Vegas from the resort. Oh my God!
It's closer. It's closer than the last one. It's closer than the last one. It's closer than the last.
It's gotta be fun. It's gotta be fun, guys. And I'm just gonna throw out this here really quick, man. I'm just gonna throw it out. If you get to Vegas, if you get to Vegas, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you a way to always win. It's a formula that I learned that you never lose in Vegas.
So you want to be really?
That's true. That's true. I'll tell you guys right now when we hang up, when we go offline. But I'm gonna tell only the people who are gonna go to Vegas who are gonna join right now when they get to Vegas. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna actually go ahead and cut off the broadcast. Thank you, guys. Anybody else has anything else to say? We're all good.
Yo,
Cool,
thank
cool.
you, Nestor, for taking the lead, and hey, thank you guys for all being in the panel. Xavier, you know, much love. Katrina, save it for Saturday and be fired up. Danielle, you already know, girl. God bless, and man, I can't wait to see you guys again in Vegas. And you guys,
Vegas,
click
baby.
that link down below. Click that link now, so that way you too can be at Vegas with us and start big picturing, start thinking bigger pictures, start building that vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Get with Team Blitz. Click that link now. Let's go.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Peace.